Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my delulu Christmas list. Yes, my delusional Christmas list, because we all want things that we either can't have, can't afford yet, or don't have nobody to give them to us. So the first thing on my list is one of those bed frames off of Wayfair. Hear me out, right? I want a bed frame that on the outside it's not decorative, but it's aesthetic. I want it to be able to open and I can store stuff inside of it, under it, right? Because under my bed right now I have some shoe boxes, clothes that are vacuum sealed, and that's it. But I would love to be able to put that stuff under my bed without needing a bed skirt, because they're so hard to rearrange. Like, I literally tore my last bed skirt trying to fix it and make it even, and that's too much. Okay, it's too much. But in reality, what makes sense right now is saving money, because I don't really need that. It's more of a want, and I have other things that I could be buying or putting my money towards instead of it being a bed frame. Keeping on tabs with the like cozy home vibes, I want some luxury bedding. Let me tell y'all, I love some fresh linen. Like, my grandma just washed my sheets, and when I tell y'all, it's the best feeling in the world. Like, I want some bedding that when I get in it, it feels like ooh la la, I'm in a 5-star hotel, like I'm in the Michelin star restaurant of my bed. That's what I want it to feel like. But again, I don't need that. I can be putting my money towards other things right now, and what I have on my bed is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. She works, she's comfy, she's cozy, she keeps me, it's not cool, but she keeps me not hot. She keeps me not hot. So going a little bit into the hair cosmetology realm, because as y'all know, your girl is a licensed cosmetologist. I want a Dyson hair dryer. I know. She is pricey. She's like $600. But hear me out, because I have a license, I can get like $100 off of her. So like her price knocks down like $100. But does my Conair and my Babyliss work perfectly fine? Yes. But do I know that my hair could be smoother and dry faster with that Dyson? Also, yes. It's not something that I need, but would a girl love an upgrade? Yes. Yes, she would. Yes, she would. And also, I'm not doing hair like that right now. Like, I take clients here and there, but because I'm so busy, I don't have time to take clients. And I would love to have 2 days a week where I can take clients, 2 days a week, take clients for like a 10-hour block in my day. I would love that. But as of right now, that's not in your girl's schedule. So it doesn't make sense for me to upgrade. That's not a word. It doesn't make sense for me to upgrade my dryer when I'm not even using it consistently. I want a Rev Air. I know they've been around for so long, and when they first came out, they were not as expensive as they were. And I remember when one of my favorite natural hair creators on YouTube posted like the Rev Air when it first came out, and I remember being so in love with it, and now they're so expensive and the girlies are using them to stretch their wash and goes now. I also feel like if I wore more stretch styles, it would make more sense for me to get a Rev Air. For example, Naturally Sunny, she's always doing her perm rod sets on blow dried hair. I think sometimes she does them on dry hair too, but I feel like a Rev Air would be perfect for her because she's always styling her natural hair in a stretched state. Those are the people that need Rev Airs. I don't do that many stretch styles on my hair right now, so it doesn't make sense for me to get her. Even though I want her, it don't make sense for me to get her. So let's go into tech, because your girl always want to upgrade but never being consistent. Who said that? I am really digging the Osmo Pocket 3, and I know they're going on sale because they're probably about to come out with another one next year. I really want to get into color grading and recording in log. It's something about being able to color grade to a T like that and to use LUTs. And now iPhones can record like raw or log footage now. I don't know which iPhones, but I have a 16 Pro. So if somebody want to let me know if that's feasible in the comments, please let me know. The way that it's so tiny, it helps the girls that got anxiety. Growing up and recording, keep in mind my first video was what, 9 years ago. If I would have been consistent throughout that whole time, you know how big I could have been by now. But let's not talk about that. I remember vlogging when I was younger and being so shy and embarrassed to hold the camera out, especially since this Canon, the lens is wide. It's an 18 to 55 millimeter, but some lenses even go to 11. Having to hold my arm out, and I think I had the stabilizer on then too, so it cropped it in. It was a lot going on, okay? Like little Alonya, little Yaya, she was scared, okay? Like scared for her life, fighting things that didn't exist because what are you embarrassed for? I just feel like that DJI would just heal inner child me when it comes to content creation, especially with vlogging out in public. I'm not as embarrassed now, but I still get anxiety when it comes to filming in bigger public areas. Like for example, Trader Joe's. It's not a big place. That all Trader Joe's are small, but it's so many people in there and there's so many eyes going around that I don't be wanting to film in there for real. And then when I get my angles, they be weird angles because I'm not filming the way I'm supposed to be filming. Inner child me would just love to have that camera, but again, it doesn't make sense for me to get that camera because a year ago I bought my Sony ZV-E10, and also I want a wide angle lens to go for that camera. I want the Sigma 1018 milliliter lens. Doesn't make sense for me to get the DJI when I can just put a wider lens on the camera that I have right now and utilize that, because I just bought her last year. And also, I'm just not consistent enough right now. I can really just upgrade the cameras that I have right now for better quality and work on my anxiety than buying another camera to fix the problem. If that makes sense, the DJI is the same price as a lens for the camera, so the price doesn't really, you know, doesn't really make a difference. If I get a Osmo Pocket 3, I'm still going to have to buy a wide angle lens for my Sony, or I'm still gonna have to upgrade a lens for my Canon for sit down videos. It needs to be a chain of order and it just doesn't make sense to get her right now, so me sad. Okay, also still in tech, the next thing I want on my list is not Osmo Pocket, a DJI mic. I don't need her because she's over there, but I have these little microphones that I use to record videos on my phone, and the quality is chef's kiss. Like, they're from Amazon. My sister gave them to me. I didn't even pay for them. It doesn't even make sense for me to get a mic when recording on my phone. Using those mics works very, very well. I don't have a personable wireless mic to go for sit down videos for my cameras. Those microphones only work for phones because of the jack that's on it. It's a USB-C type port that's on it. I can't use it for my cameras, but it just doesn't make sense to buy right now because I'm still working on consistency. Alonya, just be consistent and you can have the more reason to get all these items. I know, but what consistency takes what? Time. We have to cross some bridges for an extremely long period of time because I need to not fall off the face of the earth on the internet again before I just start buying more tech. The next thing that I want for Christmas is a girls' weekend getaway trip. Now you might be like, Alonya, like, why is that not feasible? Because girl, what friends? I just wish I had a group of homegirls that I can just go on like a cabin trip in Massanutten in the mountains somewhere and just spend a 3 to 4 day weekend doing a bunch of nothing. We're just bonding, we're baking, we're cooking, we're playing games, we're going shopping, we're doing some activities out. I would love, and this is the most delusional thing for me because it takes so much time to create bonds with multiple women like that, but I just would love to just do a girls weekend getaway trip, especially when it's this type of weather, or even during the summertime. Like, I would be so in awe. Little me always wanted a group of homegirls, and that has never been me. Never. Ever. I've always had those like 1 or 2 friends. It's a dream from little me, but it's also a dream for current me, and that's why it is delusional. Okay, that's why it's delulu. But one day, will that not be a delusion? Yes. It's just not this day. So the next thing on my list, my delulu Christmas list that I want is a glass stand mixer bowl for my KitchenAid mixer. And you're probably like, why is that delulu? Because girl, they expensive. They are expensive. For one little piece of kitchenware, a bowl with that, I really want the pasta attachment. You're probably like, alonya, but no, if you know me, you know that I love baking, I love cooking, I'm a very crafty individual, and I love making things from scratch. Literally, when I'm at home, I'm always making something. And most of the time if I'm making dinner and it's something new, I'm not even using a recipe. And if I do use a recipe, I'm using it for like reference so I know what to include, but everything else is whenever my ancestors tell me to stop. Anywho, I'm getting sidetracked. I really want the pasta attachment to my stand mixer and also a glass bowl to my stand mixer. But those things just aren't really feasible right now because one, they're expensive. Two, you can make pasta regardless of the shape by hand for the most part. Will it take more time? Yes. Yes, it will. But is it doable? Yes. And also that glass bowl, I don't need her right now. But do I really want her? Yes. And in addition to stand mixers, I want the scrapable paddle attachment, the one that already has the little plastic thing on it so you don't gotta scrape the sides of the bowl when you bake and stuff. Yeah, I want her too. The second to last delulu item on my Christmas wish list, a new sense of style and a whole new wardrobe. You're probably like, alonya, like you look put together right now, and it's like, yeah girl, because I have on a hoodie with no shirt on under it. My hair needs to be shampooed. I detangled her last night, but I put her up in a bun and put this this head wrap on, and the bottoms that I got on, they just some old cheer shorts that I've had since high school, and girl, you're 23 now. Like my wardrobe literally within the last 365 days is when I started to phase out clothes that I wore in high school because I never had a sense of style. I was always the girl that was wearing t-shirts and sweaters with jeans, skinny jeans, not even wide leg jeans, no bell bottom, no boots with the fur apple bottom jean style with the ribbon on the butt and the pad. No. I was never that gal. I need to become some kind of sense of style gal. I'm always on TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest looking for style inspiration, and I'm slowly but surely figuring things out. But also with creating a new wardrobe and a new sense of style and trying to find your style means more money to spend on clothes, and with more money to spend on clothes, you have less money to spend on everything else, and you have bills and you have taxes and you have all these other things that you have to pay for. As of right now, as a girly who does not have a big girl job and it's in a master's program and does not have time to get a big girl job because she's a collegiate athlete, it's just not feasible. It's just not feasible right now. So, you know, like thrifting is also cool, but also with thrifting means spending money, and some thrift stores are not thrift prices, and you have to find the thrift stores, and I'm in a small area, so I gotta travel. And then when I travel, I mean, I gotta go at a decent time, so I'm not driving back too late and I'm gonna be tired, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But that's another delulu item on my Christmas wish list. And last but not least, the last item I have on my the last item I have on my Christmas delulu wish list. Ooh, that's a mouthful, tongue tire, tongue twister. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Anywho, the last item on this list is the Ramoa, or I think it's pronounced Beis. B-E-I-S. Yeah, that. The luggage. I want a matching set of a carry-on, a check-in, and a personal item bag. One of my goals in life is to travel because I've been a small country girl for so long and I need to see life. Literally, someone in my life told me that I am naive to the world. I don't know anything about celebrities. I don't know anything about politics. I don't know anything about the world that's going on around me. I don't know anything about other countries. I don't know anything about anything. And it's time for me to explore and get out of this small town country girl bubble that I'm in. To do that, I would love to have quality luggage that can withstand a dirt bike or a motorcycle, but man, were they zooming. I just really want quality luggage to go with that, so I don't have to worry about my items being damaged, especially since hopefully, fingers crossed, during that time I will be traveling with my tech. Although I will be taking extra precautions to protect those items, having that luggage will also be like a double whammy, you know. And also sometimes they just don't be caring in the airport, like they just be throwing your stuff. Sometimes stuff be sliding in the plane because they don't be packing it right, all the things. And I just would really love a matching, aesthetically pleasing set that's my style, in my colorway, to travel with in the future, because I want to be taking trips. I want to be going to different states. I want to go out the country. I want to go to Spanish speaking countries. I want to go and figure out my heritage. I want to go to Africa. Like, all these different places and all these different things that I want to do that requires travel. And I would just love a high quality luggage that will last me for years and years and years to come. Like, I'm talking like I'm not even gonna have to buy another one for 20-30 years. This concludes my delulu Christmas wish list. With that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Aaliyah Simone for giving me inspiration for this video. I will see you guys in the next video.